Need to find a way forward.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Exactly. Right. Hear me out. Jerez's caress also has rules.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got
You're
private
supposed to
rooms
do a damn job around here.
and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've
And if the
The master plans to expand his territory.
a member of
Take Candlekeep.
heard. Even art.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans. But I wouldn't dare guess at them.
That shapeshifter's key on the door. Interesting.
The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found. Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this to hide. Part of me will miss.
Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source.
Take Candlekeep. Maybe even art.
The corpse regards you, lifeless.
Filial betrayal, is it? A tale as...
Found his secret. Killed folk. Slowly dwarf. Like
The spell's power.
The librarian does this thing with her wit.
Butter!
And
Oh, honey, we should stock up. Just put on here.
I just want
Safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
you. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep up. I know you have. You have gold. We have everything you
Another. Hang on a tick. I reckon. What? You remind me of Devella. Fine. A ball. Devella's. I assumed it was just. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave, Constable Devella. Since you seem to be on an. Oh. Well.
Maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door.
Like what?
Delight.
Our tool will do the trick.
Tell me.
More than beautiful. You
Your parasite stirs.
What are you? Wait, I don't know. Jara, what's going on?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come.
No choice but to keep going.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers, but no tale did justice to its... How could I...
Her gaze, the woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked.
Why should... But perhaps there are other flavors that might wrapped. Close your eyes.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines.
The all-being. You have one word. Tell me. What will you be? You are more than 13
Your flesh.
Open your... I'll remember you, and you'll remember...
Walking death.
Den of decadent delight. And if a patron confuses me for a member...
Come on, open up.
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door.
Darnish.
Let's see.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
I should speak up.
I'm glad you came.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd... But no matter how far you... At best, it will kill you. And everyone else in this city. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. I can give you the means to bring the Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus. Good, and I swear to you, I have the solution. Surely you realize.
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free and you.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. I have craved it ever since. That was the great age of human. I was there. The screams. Oh, this. And Carsus was responsible. Men cannot contain so much power. Carsus's folly, the bards. I knew then that the folly of...
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I am... And I do not fail. The archdevil Mephistopheles. So much power. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then, they brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist. They must have raided. But if you don't kill them, the Elder Brain, it is inevitable. And when that...
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus... And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill... He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there?
What?
Right? You'll find the moment I have your You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated. And I swear... Perfect! The master was slain. They dined on him both. The cat. The hammer is yours. You will be sure to keep the hammer. And I'll keep your... I'll be seeing...
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy...
Doesn't make any sense.
There you are. I thought something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael, of course. The stench of impending... And what did he want? And what did he want in return for this knowledge? Giving a devil what? Tell me. You turned. I was absent. If there is one thing you can be... But that is your problem. I will not let you put out a... Now come.
You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown. Especially for a bloody... And handing it over to a devil will be a way to prevent it? For now, our plan must remain...
In here I thought you signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would a devil ever lie to you? It wasn't the... As long as he has that contract, he owns you. We're getting that contract back. You... I swore I'd never return to the... We need to find a diabolist. I'm getting in. Getting...
Everyone in Shares's caress is a professional.
In you. Speak. Hey!
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's the state. Doesn't make any sense.
We can't leave anything to chance.
Supposed to be an such a bargain.
It will make you feel better.
Up there. Dantelon's dancing axe. The Harper safe house Jahira mentioned.
You're absolutely sure?
What I wouldn't give to be... Object. I could conjure one up. No.
What's inside?
Danthelon's dancing axe.
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing.
Greeting. How may I be of service? Short Greet. How may I be of service? Harp, more chancers than... No, I don't know any, you hear? Fine, yes. You have the right. She wouldn't... Here's the key. The others are below. And thank... Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid we have any business today.
You are not Jahira. I was hoping to greet the High...
You have the lad a little nervous.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Soluna's tears as some kind of code.
Stare at me. Study me. This Harper's face bores me. Perhaps I'll steal yours next.
Doppelgangers!
Gone with the weave.
Got to concentrate.
Battle of wits.
Jimmy on the go. My little trick.
One day I'll catch a break.
On the move.
over there.
Those doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
What's up for discussion?
Thank you. You're the one I harbored. Oh, the others. But they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. I just tell her that.
Light on my feet. More for me. What's in here?
Did you see how far that watches through me?
What? Item of clear out then. I'm guessing I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know.
And a bachelor clawing at my door the very next
You won't find more flavor for Gondian who invented the steel. Actually, Gortash invented.
Let's just stick to the list.
How long do the effects last?
Darling,
Here goes nothing.
It depends on the person and their virility.
Which makes him the inventor.
Well, we're shopping for a suit.
On the Gondians
Remember?
That seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fire? Yours in pure ecstasy. Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable death. Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodges? We need at least a dozen.
Who wants the bow bow?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Brothers, died man, buying heirlooms, vulture, challenge pushed, none, God.
The spell's power.
must avoid that trap.
Up on the hill.
Going to hire all the refugees.
It's up there.
Just like that.
Of course.
Cleaning, cooking.
You should have killed the little monsters.
They were provoked. The child was poking and prodding them while they were trying to...
Wetting your whistle. It's dancing. It's inner. Talking out your asses. Besides, aren't we full?
Does the hand not sustain
Get their gyronetti.
the lips the top?
Yes, darling. It's very leather-like.
Did you see how far that was from me?
Set your worries.
Hi, stranger. Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Put him up! Put him up! Yay! Your fist! Mine. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventure I want to be. What do you think? It won't.
No, he merely offered patronage.
Almost
The
painful.
god
told me the
demons
armor was a
built the
bargain.
steel watch.
It was. Yes, but they were Gortish's idea, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on...
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Valeria? Straight ahead across the bridge.
Give up a kidney for a touch of the steel watch foundry.
Naughty, naughty. You have disobeyed your for she who fights with when you gaze long. Another will embrace, and that other will be your death. But your father loves you, slaughter your line. Become the last of your Lord Baal.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading you were their master. And he was always as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal. And yet, there is another. The abomination. It's time for a fat, but be wary of your confessors. Your friend.
Halt!
The Watcher's presence fades.
Greetings, old friend. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Welcome. Allow me to formally invite you to...
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards. Hells! Not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
What's next?
Except if you're a criminal, of course.
Still breathing, despite everything.
If I were you, I'd focus on the own job.
Should mind my step.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
If it isn't little Will's chum. Heard about his farm. He's upstairs in a splendid shindig, I hear. I'd hate for him to...
Kinspeople, Baldurians, friends, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay their respects.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
My favorite assassin. I'm so glad you've returned to my side.
Hang on, what? You know each other?
We have important matters to address. My reunion with Karlach can wait. Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Orin told me she'd made a fool of you. To think you and Karlach traveled together all this time and she hadn't the faintest you were one of my nearest and dearest. Let me clear up some mysteries then. It's about time, I think. You and I initiated this plot. We discussed in depth the failures of our predecessors and how to avoid them. We understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. You would have carried out that part of the plan had Orin not ruined your hard work. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. Or the faithful will do anything. It was all going so well. Until you But she made a mess of things. Unlike you.
Hang on. What the fuck is going on here?
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before. Now you've returned. We can achieve... You know, it takes all three to control. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps... I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts in... Next, the grand design. The mind flare, a bleak prospect. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain. It's not, but it will not. When it finishes executing its... The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be... With Ketheric gone, Orin proves she only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change. She's targeted me as well. If Orin obtains all three, I can't let that happen. So I turn to you, the former ruler of the cult of Ba. Let's make our pact anew. A divine... Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slept... Together, we rule Faerun as...
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the war, but first you will rule. Then...
What do you say?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could...
Let's be allies.
Perhaps a demonstration of why your camp is compromised. Who, I can't say.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too...
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly. Or any alliance between... Even horror has a hope. The Baal Temple, your old haunt. Do you even remember how to fight? It's a secret. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any... And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
So there you have it. What did you make of him? Yeah. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this show. I guess I didn't notice till it was... I wish this city, the people running...
I'll give it a shot.
Says the Absolute's army won't be causing trouble before then.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I don't need any attention right now. From your bucket to mine. Can't slow down. Here we go. give me trouble now.
This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try...
Well, so much for peace.
A beautiful death.
Very well.
Can't give up. Not now.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Victory is assured.
What's this? Covered. Ought to do it.
Can't give up.
A rough tempest I will raise.
They're dying for me. All of them. If not over, then through. Can't keep me out.
You might as well lock... It's over. I came seeking allies to our cause. Empty as a stare. He's spoken accusations. I'll be executed. You might have unlocked my cell. But there's no escape from this place. I'll give you credit. When the people need a miracle, no more self. Lead me from my cell. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shut. Well done.
Very well.
What do you want?
Anything of use?
Lovely day, this. For now.
Slug my guts through this hell. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Let's see what this does.
Are they going to arrest us? One more time. Pretend I'm a fish.
Ah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
The way they look at you. Judging you.
Being paid to like you.
This is far enough. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. When the flames roared, I will travel to the... You won't fight the coming battle alone.
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
I must keep going. Better take a look.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered
I can
the
do
house
better.
before.
I must.
Time to press ahead. Something's on my mind.
What did I... And you see, got up to his death. Such a Or is there? My, let's meet Will in the Duke's life.
I had no wish to lose Will, but Orin knows that. Until we know who the false facers are, a good question. I have not been overly generous with the truth. Tell me.
Your ruined brain lurches and bilious intestines squirm. A hero.
As you should. Minsk is an old friend. And the last time I saw him, I left him before we ever heard of this. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, it was chaos. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. And the world takes much from those who... infection. But it has not been yours. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. I'll have a better idea of what that is once...
Your tadpole.
Shit. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Mazur, as always, we'll have answers soon. Until then, may my father keep safe. Whatever coup he... I met her the first time. I was a boy of chestnut hair that flowed behind. The second time, even with the aid of a cane, a stroke victim, I asked...
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
At the banquet. Still, but that second time, it could just be my imagination. What, though? I couldn't say. Whatever you believe about Stelman, my father was tadpoled. To exert control. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Mine, clever, and maybe it's true. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Better not be cursed.
By order of Lord Gortash, it is all life.
Pave my path with corpses. Build